What's up, guys? Our assignment was to interview a digital immigrant to discover how interpersonal and mass media communication has changed since he or she was our age. I interviewed my mom, and the first question I started off with was, what are the main differences in interpersonal communication? She said that it makes interpersonal communication less personal and less face-to-face with the technology that we have now. Also, that it's tougher to make connections with people, like to warm up a little bit. I guess that's kind of like what we talked about in class when it comes to guessing people's tones, emails, or texts rather than in person. She did say that a plus side was that it provides more ways to communicate 24/7. I agree with my mom on this one. The less face-to-face communication has definitely changed the way the world works. For example, nowadays a simple email or text could be sent at any time to any person and give them information on practically anything. I also asked her how our access to mass media has changed. She said that the access has become more and more easy, like at home, work, public spaces, like with Wi-Fi, and so on. She also said that several types of communication are available on one device now, such as an iPod or like our iPhones. And then she talked about one-stop shopping, of course, how it was better and faster, but it could also be like expensive keeping up with the latest version of all the technology that's coming out, even though she doesn't really care about that kind of stuff. The next question I asked was, what role does choice play in today's media? She claims that it provides too many choices, but it keeps it like competitive, therefore making it tougher to get brand loyalty. I guess I kind of understand though, like where she's coming from with that, because there's so many commercials for different products, like Nike versus Adidas. Like that's not even technology. Like when it comes to technology, it's like Apple versus Windows. Apple's being like really pushed lately, and then some people just like Windows better. It's a huge debate, and there's like everything that is advertised now. Anyway, and the next question was, when it comes to impacts, does mass media have a greater communication on our lives in society today as opposed to 15 to 20 years ago? My mom said yes, definitely. She said that people now need it to exist and communicate in business and personally, and to stay with the times. Now some people don't even have landlines in their house. My dad actually is a perfect example of that. He hasn't had a landline since I was about 12 years old in his apartment. And then the final question was, would you say that things are easier with the mass media that we have today? And she said yes, but the learning curve and comfort level with it varies by age. She's definitely made an interesting point with that. Like I know my grandma can't learn about today's technology as fast as our people like our age can. Sometimes I go over her house and set up a computer or something, and like I'll do it really fast, and then she'll have me go over it a few times because she doesn't know how I do it. Sometimes I even have to write it down. I guess that just proves that our generation is really the best when it comes to technology, or so far at least. I mean, sooner or later we are going to end up being digital immigrants ourselves. But until then, let's just enjoy being ahead. Thanks for watching.